Whoo! You feel that heat? You feel that? That's the job market here in DFW. All right, check this out. First of all, thanks for tuning in to Mixed Text and Politics. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. Let's get started here. What recession? Well, that's debatable, but Dallas-Fort Worth adds 255,000 jobs in the last year. Man, this is the greatest metropolitan area on planet Earth. All right, Dallas-Fort Worth added 19,500 jobs in October. The strong growth comes at a time when many are warning of a looming recession, largely because the Federal Reserve has been jacking up interest rates to combat inflation. So far, most indicators point to a strong economy, especially here in Dallas-Fort Worth. In the last 12 months, ending in October, the region added 255,000 jobs, running far ahead of historical rates and last year's pace, when the economy was bouncing back from the pandemic. In the decade before COVID-19, North Texas added an average of 92,500 jobs annually, which is great. That means this year's job growth is running over 2.5 times ahead of typical trends. This is unbelievable. Something's just booming up there in DFW. Adam Perdue, an economist with Texas real estate research at Texas A&M University, said, "Everything is still doing fantastic." Dallas-Fort Worth set a new high for total employment in October with nearly 4.19 million workers. The region grew by about 6.5% over grew jobs by about 6.5% over the last 12 months, almost double the U.S. job growth rate of 3.4%, and among the highest among the most populous metros. I'm telling you, this is pro-growth policies it works here, and not just in Dallas-Fort Worth, but in the entire state of Texas. The finance industry lost 700 positions statewide, but in DFW, the finance sector added 3,200 jobs in October, and it's up nearly 22,000 positions, or 6.2% for the last year. So while the state lost finance jobs overall, with higher interest rates and slowdown in the housing market, DFW was up. Whew, man. All right, let's keep going here. We have a 3.4% unemployment rate, below the national average. 3.4%. So out of every 100 people, over 96 of those people are working. Just under 97% people have a job. All right, let's see. Let's keep going here. This is the largest job gain DFW has recorded for the last 12 months ended in October. For 12 months ended in October, the total surpassed last year's record of 214,000 jobs added, which was driven in large part by the recovery from the pandemic. Before the last 2 years, the fastest growing comparable period was in 1997. So here's a chart here. We can see 2022, 255,000, 2021, and we have the highest grossing years following that, all the way back to 1996, 97, year 2000. So these are strong numbers, but there's been a huge uptick in the past couple of years. I'm telling you, this job market is crazy here. The numbers are just off the charts. We're basically doubling what we used to produce, said Jay Denton, Chief Analytics Officer at ThinkWhy, a Dallas-based software service company that focuses on jobs and pay. One key has been strong domestic migration. DFW has been a leader in attracting workers and employers from more costly regions like California, New York, and Illinois. And I've covered this many times. These people did not change the politics here in Texas. Texas stayed bright red. It got more red. We crushed Beto. We crushed him like a Coke can. This guy's done. Anyway, let's see. Let's go down here a little bit. All right. Dallas growth leads largest metros. Job growth for the 12 months ended in October for the most populous U.S. metros. Dallas-Fort Worth at 6.5% growth. Houston at number 2 6.2%. After they have Atlanta, Miami, Los Angeles, New York, Phoenix, Chicago at 3.6, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C. at 2%. And you can see why. We have okay, look, check this out. Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, Atlanta, Miami. The top four metros all have one thing in common. There is a Republican governor in that state. Dallas and Houston, Governor Greg Abbott for the state of Texas. Atlanta, Governor Brian Kemp, who's done a phenomenal job down there in Georgia, growing a strong economy, attracting workers, cutting taxes. He's done a fantastic job, which is why he smashed the big fat cow, Stacey Abrams, again. And you have Ron DeSantis down there in Florida. Look at Miami. They also have a great mayor down there in Miami. Miami's job market, the whole state is booming thanks to Governor Ron DeSantis and pro-growth policy. This is why Republican states are getting the job done. This is fantastic news. Unemployment rate continues to fall. Unemployment rate is falling across the board. Yes, we have some headwinds coming our way with inflation, interest rate, things like that. But I feel like Texas is in a great position to withstand any economic headwinds headed our way. Like I said, pro-growth policies that attract businesses, attract workers, make it a business-friendly environment for people to start businesses, bring businesses here, and attract more talent. That's the key. But yeah, I'm very excited about this because we're heading into a new year. I don't know what it's going to bring, but I was actually talking to somebody about this last night, and we were talking about how we've seen some things slow down as compared to last year. We had the coronavirus. People were scared. The economy opened back up, and people were still scared to get out. There were still people a little leery, but then now that is gone. It's not really a factor anymore. And now you have inflation eating away at people's money. They're having to make a decision between more leisure things or things that are more important to them, more necessities and things like that. But we're still seeing restaurants out here where I live in DFW. People are still going out. People are still shopping. Yes, people might be spending less, but you go downtown to where I live, and it's packed. I'm not going to say where, but it's packed on the weekends. But yeah, look, this is the greatest place to live. Tarrant County, I love Tarrant County. I love Dallas Fort Worth. I cannot see myself going anywhere else because of the job market, the infrastructure here. It's a wonderful place to live. I'm always going to be long and positive and optimistic on DFW. Always. Look, we have great leadership here in Tarrant County, and where I live, in the city where I live specifically. They've done a great job of attracting people to come here, to live, to visit, to work. I can't say enough good things about it. But yeah, I'm going to wrap the video up right there. I just wanted to talk about the Dallas-Fort Worth job market. It is sizzling hot. I know you can feel the heat coming through this video. But yeah, thanks for listening. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Take care.